And what's cracking, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. Quite honestly, I should be welcoming myself back to the Mango Grove. I kid you not, I got onto the charts today and I pulled up the Bitcoin chart and I kissed my screen. I kissed my screen because I'm so happy to be back here. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being patient with us. I want to thank each and every one of you who've been chiming in and keeping the conversation running on the Discord chat. So thank you very much. This entire past 2 weeks has been very humbling for us. For those of you who are unaware, Sean and I had a massive family emergency that we had to deal with. All right, so this is to say also, since we're in the world of trading, all of us are doing this together. Some of you have been following the journey for years now. Make sure you're not losing sight of the forest for one tree. Okay, very, very important. Understand what you're doing this for. Ultimately, you're doing this for yourself. You're doing this for your family. You're doing this for a better life so that you might spend all of this time with them, with the things that you love, the things that you like doing most. All right, don't lose sight of the forest for one tree. Make sure that you are, your trading revolves around your life and not the other way around. Okay, your life should never revolve around your trading. Right? Because when something happens, pardon my French, when shit hits the roof, you should be there. Gotta show up. All right. So now as far as Bitcoin is concerned, it's looking droopy, quite literally, but we've been, going over some very, very key cyclical systems. One such system is a very simple 10 SMA on the monthly time frame. Let's go ahead and give that a quick recap. Let's go ahead and pull up the 10 simple moving. Now that last month of August actually closed over the 10 SMA, only for this next candle to have opened a tad bit over. However, I think we'll get a more clear view on the open of the candle relative to the 10 SMA once we have the official print. Now, we'll only have the official print once, the month ends. But right now, it appears that we're holding the 10 simple moving average. So we're in the clear for now, okay, as far as price relative to the 10 SMA. For those of you who are unaware of the 10 SMA, here's the main gist. Every time Bitcoin has lost the monthly 10 SMA, once again, we're looking for confirmations, right? Don't jump the gun until you get the confirmation. Yes, so far through every cycle, the observation is that it's actually been very rewarding to just be patient on the close. So every time Bitcoin has lost the 10 SMA, whether it be in April 2014, May 2018, March 2020, COVID, Feb 2022, every time we've lost, we've got an official close under, that often marks bear market territory for Bitcoin. It's worked like a charm, almost 100% hit rate on that. So once again, we're going to be waiting on that signal. Do we have that just yet? No, we do not. We're going to be waiting on that signal for now, guys. Price is currently hovering at around $58,000, while the 10 SMA is swinging in at around $58,963 for those of you who want to take note of that. Now, the second indicator that we were looking at, the second system that we're looking at to keep us on the right side of Bitcoin cycles was the bi-weekly dynamic. And it's the same thing like the 10 SMA, okay? Kind of keeps you tighter with the trend, but every time we lose the bi-weekly dynamic, it's often bear market territory, especially after we've had a sustained uptrend on Bitcoin's chart. Now, so far, we've actually had quite a sustained uptrend from March 2023, which was last year, all the way to where we're sitting at right now, September 2024. You can see just after taking out the bi-weekly dynamic, even from where we took it out to where price is at right now, that's been a 118% on that move. So far, are we holding dynamic support? Yes, we are on that range. For those of you who do not have access to the Mango dynamic indicator, but you want the numbers on the range, please go ahead and take note of it. I will be annotating them on my screen as well. It comes in at around 58,989, okay, on the top, going all the way down to 54,173. Now, of course, as price moves on, these numbers change dynamically. You can see that as soon as the uptrend starts, we get new ticks on the indicator as well. So I will be keeping you updated as soon as we have new numbers on here. All right, so hit the sub if you're not already subbed to the channel. Now we're looking at the Mango, the bi-weekly dynamic as well. Now I, for one, I'm also looking at the weekly. Now why am I looking at the weekly? I know Sean is just like, I don't care too much for the weekly. I do, okay? I'll tell you why I do. It's because it's going to help me understand when is it a good time to be even going leverage long on Bitcoin. For as long as we're living underneath this region, I'm not taking any leverage trades on Bitcoin. Absolutely not. All right, so I want to start seeing strength over the weekly dynamic resistance. I want to see this resistance being taken out, and then I want to see it flip into support before I start getting short-term to mid-term bullish on Bitcoin. I want to see this very, very important resistance getting taken out. All right, I want to see price reclaim this. For those of you, once again, who want the numbers on the weekly dynamic, it comes in from around 61.4K going all the way down to $59,000. Additionally, another bullish tilt on Bitcoin right now is this. If I show you the Mango dashboard read, remember the dashboard, guys, you can find on app.mangoresearch.co. It serves us the trends on a platter. It helps us identify which coins are even worth trading right now. Whether you're a bull, you're a bear, it's going to help you filter out the coins worth trading where you actually have some juice to squeeze out of it. Check this out. Okay, number one is check out fear and greed. After a very, very long time, the fear and greed index is showing a fear. All right, this was like greed for the longest freaking time. Longest time it was sitting at greed. But anywho, now if you look at Bitcoin's trends, we have long trends on the 4-hour and the 12-hour time frame. However, 2-day to the weekly are all still bearish. What has been the one barometer in keeping us on the right side of the short-term trend on Bitcoin? That barometer has been the 12-hour trend. That 12-hour trend has been very, very powerful. It often marks the more prevalent trend on Bitcoin's chart. Are the bulls in control? Are the bears in control? If the 12-hour swings long, I'm saying bulls are in control. 12-hour flips short, bears are in control. I'm looking at that as the primary trend to guide my short-term bias on Bitcoin. All right, so right now, check this out. 12-hour is currently long, telling us the bulls are in control. This flipped yesterday, so 1.3 days ago. We're still yet to see a bit of follow through on this, but this flip is a very, very important development on the dashboard trends for Bitcoin. Okay, so pay heed to this. Right now, 12-hour is long. And also, guys, a quick update. The premium video section, we're going to be dropping a lot more altcoin juice under the premium video section with a bunch of trade setups. Many of the altcoins are looking freaking fantastic here on the setups, so make sure to check those out. And another thing I want to drive through on confirmations, guys, is that it is imprudent, okay, to underestimate Bitcoin's power when the power kicks in, because in the same cycle where we went from 15K all the way to where we're at right now, remember that time last year, summer of last year, where Bitcoin was essentially consolidating this range from March to October, only for the month of October to rally so hard that it undid 6 months worth of price action. That's right, it covered. It was an engulfing candle that basically dwarfed 6 months worth of price action, right? You do not want to be victim to something similar if you lose position without getting the right confirmations. So wait on your confirmations before you flip to a bearish bias. Alright, so now I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, we're back. I'm going to be pushing out more stuff. So yeah, stay tuned with this. Trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.